You, Jeff. Philip, please, your
Yeah,
turn.
as for me and Felipe Coons, I'm 30 years old. Currently, I'm doing my PhD in aerospace engineering here in the United Kingdom. So that's the place where I'm staying at the moment. I have been here for already 1 year. I'll probably be staying more 2.5 years to finish my PhD. And after that, I don't know if I'll continue here, like for, let's say, get a job here and or return to Brazil. Uh, but so far so good. I'm really liking staying here besides the really cold weather. I turned on the heater, but like it take a while to heat this room. So it's 1 degree right now. But I started to get used. Like this morning it was 2 degrees Celsius and I came to the university by bicycle having this cold.
Thank you. So, yeah, it's a little cold there. And a long time. I haven't seen you for a long time. Uh, and guys, if you don't know me on YouTube, my name is Epaminondas Desai. I'm host here since last year. Maybe I think more than 1 year here as a host. 29 years old. I live in Brazil, as Jefferson said before. I am nutrition student. I'm finished my graduation this year, thank God. I work as a personal trainer. I'm here on TNT and I really like this place. And yeah, I think that you are know I love to go to the inside of the nature to camp and waterfalls and things like that. So I'm really I really like this kind of thing. So let's start for the number one. What is what is your favorite outdoor activity or place to visit in nature? Philip, I will start from you. I don't know if you have a good place to go. So in this code, but let me know.
Well, here there's a good place that I think it's a good I think there's a good place to go by to see the nature, but I have tried going there before, but I didn't succeed because this city is a maze because it's right on the opposite side of the river from the place where I live. And to go there, I need to climb like a huge bridge, go over there, and then take a long detour to get to the trail over like between the woods. I see the trail over there on the other side of the river, but I don't know how to get there. And the last time I went there, like I spent 1 hour cycling to going over the bridge and then taking all the detour over the city. And at the end, I didn't manage to get there, but I managed to get to the Clifton Bridge. That's another place with really cool view. And yeah, I think this kind of answer the question because I really like cycling to see these different kind of places. But for the next weekend, I am planning to take another road to get to this trail. We have two ways to enter into this trail. Like one side is from the place where I live, that they need to take the bridge and then go over the side. I don't know how to get to the trail. On the other side, that's near the city center, there's a way to that really close, just a small bridge, and then you can get directly to the trail. So I'm thinking about going to the city center and then get inside from that side and see how it goes on the other side because I don't know where it lives. But that's kind of my hobby, doing like what I like to do here. Like during the summer, it's really good to cycle around the city because it's around 20 degrees, so it's really good. But right now it's around 2 degrees, 1 degree, and sometimes it's difficult to cycle in this kind of weather because you have this the black ice on the floor. So there's a risk of like slipping with your bicycle. It happened with me, I think 1 month ago. I was going downhill and then there was another street where I had to use the brakes to stop the bicycle before crossing the road. And my brakes, like, it didn't work because my wheels started slipping on the floor.
A little
Yeah,
dangerous kind of tour.
at the moment I thought that I would die because the street was really busy.
Yeah, yeah, I think it's not, maybe it's not a good idea in this weather, maybe,
Yeah,
maybe.
I changed the tires just because of that.
And you, Jeff, let me know. How are you?
My favorite, I think, is the beaches. Bahia's beach. I have been there in the last July. I think it's amazing to walk in Guarajuba. I think it's amazing. You have a lot of you can see the ocean. You can see a lot of plants. You can see uh, a lot of guys hiking, a lot of guys camping, or a lot of guys exploring part of the beachy, the national park or scenic landscape. And for me, this may be the favorite. And the other place that I love to visit in nature is Pousada do Rio Quente. It's near or almost near Guyana. It's we have
Caldas
hot
Novas?
water. We have Caldas Novas, né? And you have hot water. We have so many things to see, and a lot of guys. And I think it's the same. And hiking, you can walk and something like this.
Pretty good. In this kind of weather, maybe it's good to go to the Caldas Novas. It's a little cold. I don't know. They are in Goiânia, but here it's a little cold, so it's good to go there and enjoy the hot water, warm water. I went there one time, just one time, and I enjoyed, but I don't know if I want to return there. I prefer to go to the Chapada dos Veadeiros. So I really like this kind of place, and I love to camp. So I love this kind of place. So when I have time, it's near here, so 2 hours. So I really enjoy to go there. Chapada dos Veadeiros. For me, the best place around Brasilia. To the park here in Brasilia. It's a good park. There's a good park in Goiânia as well. I went there. It's a beautiful place. It's a kind of it's not lake. It's not a lake, but good place to stay. I was there. Good place. And for me, that's it. This is my favorite place to visit in nature, Chapada dos Veadeiros, and to camp there and to enjoy this silence and the good vibes that that this place has is it's very interesting for me. Guys, about the number two, do you enjoy watching birds or animals in their nature habitat? Which ones have you seen? Uh, Philip, please.
Yeah, I really enjoy wasting my time looking at the birds. At least where the place where I live, there are a lot of birds, especially seagulls. That's really famous here for stealing your food, and the crows. I think they're really smart. Like they, when you look at their behavior, they are really smart in like what they do. But besides the birds, there are the squirrels that at first I was a little bit scared of them because like I didn't know if they attacked for any threat or not. Because like when I tried to get close to them, they start making a lot of strange noise and then coming a little bit towards me. I thought, oh, maybe he will attack me, so let's leave this place right now. But like I started to get used to their behavior. I think they're like this as usual. Uh, but besides that, I haven't seen any raccoons. I expect to see some raccoons like m- meddling with the trash in the streets, but I didn't see any yet. Probably they're not from this like region specific. Oh, there's another thing that I can only see during the nights at certain days is the foxes as well. You can see foxes here. One time I had to put two foxes to run away because they were like uh threatening to attack a cat. So when I saw the cat like between two foxes, I thought, oh, maybe I should intervene because this cat might be someone's cat. So I intervened and then put the foxes to run away. Uh, But like it's really cool to see this kind of different animals that I haven't ever seen in Brazil before.
Exactly. I have this want to see foxes because I don't know, maybe in on the internet it's very beautiful and cute, but I don't know if I want to
I
see in person.
I think there are
It's a good idea.
different species of foxes because the first time I saw one, I confused the fox with a cat because it was on the top of a wall, and but the shape, like it appeared to be a mix of dog and cat, and then I was a little bit confused. What kind of animal is this? And then it went down the wall and came towards my direction, so I stopped, like stayed froze because I didn't know which animal was that. Then later I recognized it was a fox, but looking the fox for first time is kind of difficult because you don't recognize it as a real animal. Your mind mix the shape of the like what you see with like, oh, this is some kind of real fox, but mixed with a little bit of drawing because they shape their words a little bit different. It's as if they were draw, like some kid draw a fox in a in a paper and then it's showing to you because the shape of the fox is really strange. At least from here. I don't know, the fox from the United States might be different.
Yeah, so interesting to know this kind of animals that you don't have contact here in Brazil. So interesting experience, I think. Hello, Sarah. How's it going?
Hi guys, good afternoon. I'm so sorry for my delay, but everything's okay now. I was having an emergency at my job, but I got
Don't
to
worry.
resolve it. Thank you so much, Nondas, for covering for me here.
No
And I'm
problem.
sorry to if I sound desperate, it's because I was very desperate at the time, but now everything's okay. So you guys are in which question here?
Number
Question number
two,
2.
Nice. And everybody already answered?
I think
Jeff not.
Jefferson. Yeah.
So
No.
Sarah, see you. I'm leaving. So bye
See
Oh
you.
guys.
man.
See
Thank
you.
you
Bye-bye.
so much. Bye
Bye
bye.
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 Okay.
All right, guys. I'm so sorry. So hi,
No
my name
worries.
is Sarah. I am hosted here on Talk and Talk. This is my usual hosting time, Mondays at 3 p.m. I'm a software engineer. I live in Minas Gerais in Brazil, and that's it. So let's keep going. I'm sorry to interrupt you guys. Jeff, can you please answer question number 2?
Okay, I will try. I'm with a problem now with here, but
That's
I will
okay.
try. Okay. But just to leave just my 5 minutes before. Okay. Do you enjoy watching birds or animals in their nature habitat? Which ones have you seen? In my case, I live in a condo, and we have a big lake here, two lakes, and a lot of animals there. And you can see a lot of birds, for example, a lot of birds singing. And even where I live here at my home, we have a lot of birds. I live near, I have a lot of plants behind my home. I have, I think, 55 plants with a lot of birds, and I can see this. And I think something amazing, yeah, amazing. And and the other animals that I have near here, I don't know the name in English, but it's capivara. I can't imagine how to say capivara in English. We had a lot of capybaras. It's very something interesting. And what else? We have monkeys, some monkeys, just little monkeys, and hummingbirds, some kinds of hummingbirds too. And what else? I think this is the kind of animals that I can see here.
Nice. It's very similar to the animals that I see near my mom's house. Capybaras, hummingbirds, a lot of different birds. and little monkeys who steal our food if we let them. All right, guys, let's go to question number 3. Felipe, what's a beautiful park or scenic area near where you live? I'm sorry, do you live in Brazil?
Currently I live in the United Kingdom.
Nice, nice. So
So-
go on, please.
Yeah, like let's see. Yeah, beautiful park. It's right behind me. If you go outside of this building, cross the street, there's a beautiful park there. It's a Royal Forest Garden. They call that. Like there's a trail over the woods. Then there's a like a on the top of the hill. There's a scenery with like grass, really green grass. It's not dirty there. And there's a lake that's currently frozen at the moment. But during the summer, they like some wild ducks come to this place and then start taking a shower over there. But currently they don't. I think they are not gonna want to take a shower there. And yeah, that's the place. Like when I usually take my break during the afternoon to take a coffee, I usually take a coffee like in the kitchen, then go to the park to take the tour over there. So it's a really good scenario to enjoy. And during the summer, there's like at least during spring, there's a lot of different flowers there. I don't know the names of these flowers because I'm not really into that, but I look enjoying the view and then just take some pictures to show my mother later.
Nice, nice. Do you used to go to parks in the United Kingdom
Sorry?
to visit? Are you do you used to go to parks in the United
Oh.
Kingdom, like visit parks in different areas?
Different areas, not yet. Probably I have went there without noticing because like sometimes I take my bicycle and start taking some tour over the city, and most of the times I end up in like inside of cemeteries instead of parks because
Really?
it's pretty usual here to have paths between cemeteries. So you start seeing some graves and then you feel like, oh, this like these environments are a little bit strange because you see a lot of old graves, not the new ones, the ones like probably they are more than 200 years. And it's kind of normal here because people usually take their way inside of cemeteries, and there's nothing specifying. Oh, this is a cemetery. Like it's just
Oh, like the cemetery is not a private place. You can
yeah, it's
enter
not
it.
you can enter it to go to another place. So when I took some roads over Google Maps, it doesn't mention that the side of this like huge green field that I'm going into, it's a cemetery. When I get there, I start
Oh
seeing
my
the
God.
graves. That okay, it's a cemetery, and especially during the night, it's a really good experience to go.
Yes, I can imagine. Very scary. Thank you, Felipe. Jeff, what about you? You've mentioned that you live in a condo, so you already have like a lake nearby and a lot of plants, but do you have like a park near you or an area in your condo that people used to go to chill and look at the trees?
Yes, we have 1, 2, 3 big parks here where I live. 3 big parks.
Inside the
I don't-
condo?
Yeah, inside the condo. I live in
Really?
Alpha. Yeah, it's Alphaville, and it's a big.
Nice.
It was a big farmer in the past, and they divided in 4 parts. 4 parts. Each part have a big park. Behind me, we have a big park, and between the condos, in the middle of the condo, you have 2 big lakes. You have 2 big lakes. So something amazing. In the lakes, you can walk, you can biking, you can hiking, you can see the fish, you can catch the fish, but not to eat the fish.
You have
just to
to
catch.
return the fish after you catch it?
Yeah.
Oh,
You can eat the fish. And what else?
do
So
you have
it's
pedalinho?
yeah, pedals.
Really?
Yeah, we have here.
Nice.
Canoe. How to say? I don't remember.
I don't know. Is there a name?
There is a name. It's a kind of pedal. No? Yeah, it's a little pedal. but it is a name. I don't remember
Nice.
the name now.
That's nice. I love that your condo has it. And do you enjoy it? Like,
Yes,
do you go on walks through these parks, or you just stay at home for the most time?
no, I go today at the end of the day. I go to there. I'm vacation now. I have no class because I'm a professor. I teach almost every day at night. But today, at the end of the day, I intend to go there and to walk. It's
That's
a very good place to make friends and to find friends, something
that's
like this.
nice. I can imagine. All right, guys, let's go to question number 4. Felipe, have you ever gone hiking or camping? What was it like? Tell us.
I can tell experience that I had just before coming to the United Kingdom. It was on 2022. I had to compute everything. I think 2 months before coming here, I went to camping with my family in José Boateus. I don't know how to pronounce this name. Even in Portuguese, I don't know it. I think Boateus. That's really strange typing in the name. It's located in Santa Catarina, and at that time it was winter, so like it was somewhat kind of good and bad experience because during the winter in that region it started freezing the grass, so the grass is totally white during the morning early, and you need to have at least a really good blanket to to cover during the night, because even with all this like protection, I managed to get a cold after that. But it was really cool experience. There was a waterfall there as well, that even though with the cold, I put my foot inside to to experience a little bit of the water.
You didn't
And
enter the waterfall, right?
no, it wasn't
Oh,
full. Like just my legs. uh, but like if you stay in the water for let's say 1 minute, your legs starting going numb. So you need to get
yes.
out. And we also went to another waterfall that's like displaced from our current camping place. You need to go there by car at least, because a little bit far from the place where we're camping. And there's a huge trail, like you go down all the way, but it's really dangerous because there's some slippery parts that if you don't step properly, you start slipping and falling on the ground. My mother fell on the ground twice, I think. And but even though all this the danger place, even our dog came with us in that trail. So it was a really cool experience. And down there you see a huge waterfall.
Oh,
I don't
that's
know
nice.
how big is this, because it was really big, the waterfall. And we took a lot of pictures. The cell phones got wet because there was a lot of water coming towards us as well. But it was really cool experience to have before coming here.
That's nice. And what was the thing that you hated the most about this experience,
Oh
camping
yeah,
on the
it was,
freezing?
yeah, probably the freezing temperatures, because I think I didn't experience a proper summer for the past 1 year, 1 year and a half probably, because I left during the winter, came here and it was starting to go into the winter, and then I came to Brazil past year for for some vacation, and it was during the winter as well.
Oh my God.
And it came back here where it started going to get the winter again.
But at least you like the cold weather, right?
Yeah, at
Because
least it was cool, like not so bad at least.
nice. Thank you, Felipe. Jefferson, what about you? Have you ever gone hiking or camping? Tell us about this experience.
Yeah, I think camping a long time ago to different kinds of experience. The first one in a hot water, as I said, it's near Caldas Novas. It's called Pousada do Rio Quente. It's some place amazing. We have a hot water. You can see the river. You can camp in, and can hike and can walk. And and a lot of things to do there. And the other experience, it's near Londres, near Brasilia, Chapada dos Veadeiros. I have been there. We hit with a lot of waterfalls, something amazing, but cold water, cold water.
Really?
You can imagine. You just can go to swim after I think 12 12 p.m. Terrible, terrible.
Did you
But
go
it's
on winter or summer?
summer, even the summer.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, but it's something amazing. The water, it's very fresh. It's something, it's amazing. And the plants, the birds, and so many things to do there. And you can see there a lot of alternative guys that they used to smoke a lot of alternative cigarettes like marijuana and so on. It's so common there. And the other something very special, they believe in ovnis. You have a community that they believe in ovnis, and they waiting for the ovnis. They can talk with the ovnis at night, see the sky, something very different.
and did you camp on the Chapada dos Veadeiros? Did you stay on a hotel, on a pousada, on an inn?
In camping,
Camping. Oh,
camping,
and
yeah.
and how was it? It was nice. Did you struggle a lot?
I don't know. I don't know cold water. Just a second. I had with a problem. Be back, okay?
Go there. Okay. Let's go to the next question then, Felipe. Question number 5. Do you have a favorite plant, flower, or tree? You told me that you are not very into plants, but
No,
do you have like a favorite tree?
no, not specific. When I was a child, I used to have like a tree as a pet, but like I know the name of this tree in Portuguese, but if you make a literal translation to English, you'll be really dirty to translate this tree. So I'm not going to translate it. But in Brazil, at least in my region, we call it pau pelado.
Pau pelado? I've never heard
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah,
Let me
it's
check on Google.
like, yeah, I think it's safe to just to be on the safe side, put plant before that.
Oh, I have this one here.
Oh, you
It's
have?
like succulenta, but
Oh,
different.
I don't know about these different names. I like when I was really young, I think when I was 8 years old, probably, I tried to plant a seed, bean seed, because I believe that if I plant the seed, they will grow up and go to the sky. And my father switched that bean seed to like a branch of pau pelado. And then after that, I took care of this plant as if it was my pet because I stayed with it with almost 10 years or 14 years. Don't remember how long I stayed with this plant. Like it was really my favorite plant in that place. But my mother disliked this plant because it got really, really huge. And like it, even though it was inside of I forgot the name of that, a jar
A
of
vase,
a
a jar.
vase, yeah. But even though it was inside of a vase, the roots started growing beyond that and propagated on the floor. And after that, my mother had to chop down the tree
Oh,
to make some space in the yard. Uh, but yeah, I think it lasted for almost 14 years because it was really long time I stayed with this plant. And but I was the only one who liked this plant, and I think it was a little bit dangerous to keep because if you break a branch, it releases a white liquid that's really dangerous for you if you like by mistake you let this liquid go into your eyes, you can become blind, for example. So it's really dangerous to have this plant. Or you are muted.
sorry. I said that I didn't know about this white liquid. And I
My
was
my auntie used to say that if you take this like a single or two drops of this liquid and make a tea of this, it can cure certain diseases in your body. but you can take more than that because it's poisonous as well.
Oh my God. I'm gonna look for it. I didn't know about that. I have like a assassin plant in my house. I have it here. Can you see like a little green here?
Yeah, I can see it's a little bit difficult to see because the background is
The background is a little
yeah.
blur, but it
Yeah.
is this plant, Popelado. I didn't know the name. But I went to a friend's house in another day, and I saw that he has this plant in a big vase, and it turns out it grows so much like almost a tree. And I didn't know that this plant grows that much because
Yeah.
my is in a little vase, so it just grows a little, you know.
Yeah, in this plants, like these plants can spread like really fast because if you break a branch and plant on the on the
On the
ground, it
earth.
starts growing. Yeah, start creating
Nice.
roots and growing up. My plant was around 2 meters in height, I
Two
think,
meters.
because I got adult and like say I got 18 years old and I remember that I still had this plant and my height was around 1 meter 75 centimeters at that time and the plant was like far from me. So I think it was around 2 meters.
Oh my God. It's very huge. All right. Question number 6. Have you ever gone swimming, snorkeling, or kayaking? Where did you go?
Do you know what is snorkeling means?
Snorkeling is like using a snorkel with a what is
Oh,
the name of
it's
this?
like deep.
Glasses and
The,
that thing you breathe through when you go
oh, I
swimming
thought
but
that it was
diving, you
deep.
know?
Yeah, I thought it was diving the word. uh,
Snorkel.
yeah, I never went snorkeling or kayaking, but I have gone swimming many times at least. Uh, During my childhood, I used to go to the swimming pool to have classes, and after that, when my family traveled to the countryside, let's say, there's a waterfall with like steady water there that I could go swimming at least with certain level of safety because that place was still not so safe to swim. But I even though being not so safe, I still went to swim with 12 years old probably. And I also broke my first leg there because I tried to jump the waterfall and my foot slipped on the stone.
Oh my
So
God.
I stumbled the stone and then I remember that I think it's placed at least 7 bones on my feet at that time because of this.
But did
But
you like fall to the
yeah, I fell from the
from the waterfall?
yeah. But
So, but you could swim, right?
yeah, I
You
could
could save
swim
yourself.
because that the time my adrenaline was so high that I didn't feel the pain, so I swam all the way back to the shore. So it was safe for me at least. And after that, I noticed the pain. Like once you get out of the water, you start feeling all the weight back to your body, and then you feel the pain coming to your feet. So I had to
Oh, I
use
can imagine.
I forgot the name of that thing that you put in your leg, but
A
I
cast?
cast this name, but I stayed
Just
with that for around 4 to 6 months, I guess.
4 to 6 months with a cast?
Yeah, I don't know
Oh my
because it
God.
was directly on the feet. Like I like when it took the X-ray, they saw that my like certain bone, the small bones of my feet were a little bit displaced.
But they
Uh,
or just like had a fracture
no, I just have had a fracture. I also broke the other leg in another occasion, but
at the same place? No, right?
no, it was at the same place. But like, just to remember, like I broke both legs, so I don't know which one was the one I displaced displaced the bones. But
You
yeah,
must
like
have got your mother a lot of work.
yeah, probably. Because like it was not only the legs I broke during my childhood period. I also broke my my wrist. So
Really?
in another occasion by bicycle.
Oh my God. Your mom must be crazy.
Yeah. I told her that like what was left was this arm and then my neck swell.
Nice. All right, question number 7. How do you try to take care of the environment when you're outdoors? Do you take care of the environment? Like do you consider yourself a person
Oh,
who cares about that?
I really care. At least when we went to the Jose Botex, really took really good care of the environment. Uh, like bring our plastic bags and putting all the trash inside to bring back to home. But there was a really small occasion at that time where my mother took like really small piece of plastic and she threw on the between the trees, and I started speaking with her. Like, we are really doing that, like throwing that trash in the flowers, and she got mad to me at the time, but later she got the trash back and put in the trash bin. But at least like when we go to camping or to the beach, I really make attention to the trash I release to the environment. Let's say I collect all back and put back to the appropriate space. But most of the times I don't go to make any trash. I just make a small visit and then leave soon after. So I don't make any trash most of the time.
Nice, nice. I don't know, I think I was very educated to take care of my own trash. So this is one of the things that are not negotiable to me. Me, my family, my boyfriend, we always take care of our trash. We do not throw out trash from the car, on the road or something like that. I found it very disrespectful. I don't
Mm-hmm.
like it. Anyways, Jeff, we are at question number 7. How do you try to take care of the environment when you're outdoors? Do you care about this? Are you a person who worries about taking out the trash, taking care of your trash? I do not throw in trash on the grass.
Yes, I'm taking care all the time, taking care of the environment outdoors. I think it's involved a practice that I use to this a lot. I pick up everything that I can see. We have here campaigns about this in the condo. At the university, we do the same. We will separate the the trashes, the damage and so on. And you can separate this, and we have, as I said, we have a campaign to support conservative initiative. All the time we think about this. Even for example, even with oil that used to make foods, oils, and we have a lot of houses here with solar panel too. And what else? And that's it about the paper. And so it's the garbage. I remember the name, the garbage. We separate the garbage here. We have a campaign, not just here, but at the university too.
Nice, nice. Let's go to question number 8, guys. Have you ever looked at the stars or tried to spot constellations? Which ones can you recognize? Felipe.
I try to look at the skies. At least when I was back in Brazil, it was a good time to spend. Like I spent with my professor and some colleagues on Friday nights to go outside of the university and start looking at the skies, because we had my professor had a telescope, so we did this kind of activity. But when I came here to the United Kingdom, it's like I thought about buying a telescope for me at least, but the problem is like most of the nights there it's really cloudy. You can't see any constellation or any stars because most of the time it's just cloud. Uh, there's this problem with the vitamin D here because most people lack vitamin D. There's no sun. You need to take supplement to with your vitamin D in your body. But yeah, like Brazil, it's really good to spend some time looking the constellation and enjoying this view, but here it's difficult to make this kind of activity. You can only think about, oh, let's go online and see about the constellation on the Google Images.
Yes. But do you know any constellations? Because I don't know any of them.
Truth to, let's be the truth. Like my professor used to know all about the constellations because he teaches about this, but like I didn't pay any attention to what he said. I was just enjoying the views.
Yes, I can relate to that. Jeff, what about you? Have you ever looked at the stars? Do you go to these events that most of the universities have? That Felipe said, for example, in my university, we have a day when we're gonna have like a special event in the sky. People from the physics department, they put up a telescope and they invite us to watch the skies. Do you have something like that in the university that you teach?
Yeah, we have a big kaleidoscope here. I have a lot of friends. The chief of department of physician, they used to ask her to not just to support, but to see the skies, see the sky with him, see the constellations. And I remember that I recognize a lot of constellations like Orion, like Ursa Major or the Big Dipper, and something like this, something very, very amazing. In the past, a long time ago. But now I just love to see the moon. I love to see the moon, and sometimes I used to lay down here and to see the sky. I love to do this to relax, something amazing to see the sky, to see the. I don't know the name of the constellations now, but I see a lot of I see a lot of them.
You know the name of the moon. That is enough.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to question number 9. Are there any outdoor events or festivals you enjoy attending, Felipe?
No, I don't have any outdoor events or festivals. Especially festivals, I'm not a person who enjoy going to festivals. I don't know why, but outdoor events, probably there are some events occurring beyond around the university right now, but like somewhat displaced from these events because I received some emails about these events, but don't open to read it. So I some kind of lost about this kind of external activities.
I'm
And how
like
about
you. What about you, Jeff?
I think the same like you too. I don't remember in the past. It's okay, but now outdoor events and festival, music festivals. I remember a lot of music festivals here in Guyana, nearby Guyana. It's a nature setting, a lot of cultural events. I remember in parks, offering a lot of things to kind of blend or entertainment or something about the nature and plants and so on. But now I think I'm getting old. I love air conditioner, something like this. I think is the best way to see an outlet. I prefer indoor events than at festival than outdoor.
If you are getting old, I think I was born old because I've always loved an air conditioner, a wine at my house, not outdoor activities. Outdoor, they have mosquitoes, they have cold weather. I like being in my house. It's best. All right, guys. Do you guys like watching nature documentaries or films, Felipe?
Yeah, my answer to this question is most straightforward. No, I don't like watching documentaries about the nature. My father likes to watch this kind of thing. when they used to have like paid channels, I he used to watch these channels, but nowadays they don't have these paid channels anymore. But in my case, I didn't enjoy because there's a lot of killing, lions killing zebras and such a thing. They're not really into that, so I avoid it.
But like, do you prefer to watch movies, regular movies then?
About the nature specific,
No, about everything.
oh,
Like, you don't like
yeah,
documentaries. Do you like movies? Just a
but
question too.
well, nature films, not. No, probably.
Yeah, because I think nature films are like documentaries at the
Yeah,
most part.
probably. Because I can't think about any any film like that were created related to the nature. But films in general, it's welcome for me at least.
Nice. What about you, Jeff?
I think the same. I tried to see a documentary from Netflix about a big elephant in the Indian, but it's boring all the time. This same thing. Oh, come on, guys. I don't appreciate. I don't appreciate. But a long time ago, when I was a student, I used to watch films like Planet Earth, Blue Planet, and this kind of thing. But now I can see. I remember the past something impressive on the viewers in the showcases and the beauty and the diversity of the nature world. In the past, I used to watch a lot, but now I don't like nature documentary and films.
I understand. I hate documentaries of any kind. I fell asleep watching documentaries. So let's go to our last question, guys. Let's go to question number 13. Do you enjoy playing or watching sports outdoors, Felipe?
I think I like playing sports. I'm not really into watching sports because for me it's boring to watch something that I can play, let's say. So I would rather play sports outside than watch. Well, my favorite sports would be volleyball and probably ping pong as well. But ping pong is not the kind of sport I can play outside because of the wind. It starts moving the ball in the ways directions that you don't want it to. Uh, but yeah, just like at least playing volleyball outside is kind of my thing.
Nice. Thank you, Felipe. What about you, Jeff?
Yes, I like a lot soccer and football. I love to play. We have a team here. It's called Sucatão. Only new guys like me. Can you imagine? It's something amazing. But the best part of the soccer is after the soccer when you have a resenha in English. It's a moment and you play and you drink beer and talk about a lot of things. And the other sport that I love to do is to walk. I love to walk. I used to walk every day. No matter, maybe too early or too old. I try to walk every day.
That's nice. Thank you, Jeff. I love the sucata, sucatão, the team.
Sucatão. Yeah,
Sucatão.
Sucatão.
Love it. Creative name. Hi, guys. Welcome back.
Hello. Hello, Sarah.
Hello.
Hi. Hi,
How long-
Jonas. Long time no
You
see.
changed?
I changed. I was Nondas and now I'm Sarah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. I was a little late in the starting of this meeting, so I asked Nondas to cover for me, but now I'm back. So, how was the conversation in the other room? Have you guys got to answer all of the 15 questions?
No, we think we answer 11.
Nice. It was good. Do you guys like outdoors activities? Jonas, what is the activity that you enjoy the most or you don't?
Walking again. I am not a big one for outside activities, but I do even more because of my wife. But yeah, my teenager day was a lot of on the beach. I spend my teenager day every single weekend on the beach. So
Nice. So you've done a lot of outdoor activities for a lifetime when you were a
yep.
teenager. Thank you, Jonas. Humberto, what about you? Do you have a favorite outdoor activity?
Yeah, I like so much to play soccer with my friends. I'm very bad, but I try. And I like to go to the beach too because my kids like a lot. And that's it.
Nice, nice. What about you, Mariana?
I also really like, especially hiking or swimming. So yes, it was a very good subject. Thank you, Sarah.
Nice, thank you.
We had a very, very nice conversation.
That's good to hear. Thank you, Mariana. Talita, what about you? Do you have a favorite outdoor activity? I don't know if she heard me. All right. I sent you guys the survey link on the chat. Do you guys know what the survey link is what is the objective of the survey link? Yes, no? Because I don't know if Mariana and Talita are new. Okay, so you guys know. Felipe, are you new to Talk and Talk? No. All right.
No, not bad.
Thank you. I'm sorry, guys, but I only know a few faces, and since I was late today, I didn't get the chance to ask you guys if you were new or not. Anyway, so you guys know how this is gonna work. Please answer the survey link if you can. Have a nice week. Thank you for being with me today. I love the theme. I love the answers, and I'll see you guys next time.
Okay, thank you
Bye.
for having